In the heart of Paris, France, at the elite Lycée Saint-Honoré, a stunning girl named Sophie transfers mid-year and immediately becomes known as Helmet Girl for her bizarre habit of wearing a sleek black motorcycle helmet every day, concealing her face entirely. Bullied relentlessly by the school's snobbish elite, particularly the arrogant rich boy Victor and his cronies, Sophie remains silent and composed, seeking someone who will love her for her heart rather than her breathtaking beauty or hidden family fortune. Her quiet bond with Alex, a humble boy from the outskirts who walks to school in worn clothes and shares simple lunches with her, blossoms into true friendship, until dramatic reveals upend everything, exposing secrets of wealth, disguise and heartfelt love that triumphs over superficial judgments. What secrets do you think Sophie and Alex are hiding beneath their disguises? Will true love prevail against family pressures and school cruelty? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, smash that like button if you're hooked, and subscribe for more captivating European tales of romance and revelation. Your support keeps these stories coming. It was a crisp autumn morning in Paris, the Eiffel Tower looming distantly like a watchful sentinel over the city. Lycée Saint-Honoré buzzed with the chatter of students arriving in luxury cars or on sleek scooters, their uniforms impeccably tailored and accents laced with privilege. Amid the crowd she stood out, not for elegance but for oddity. Tall and poised, with a neat skirt, crisp blouse and polished loafers, Sophie entered the gates wearing a shiny black helmet that hid her entire face. Whispers started immediately. "Who's the weirdo?" one girl muttered. "Is she allergic to air?" another giggled. Sophie had transferred from a private school in the countryside 6 months ago, an SS2 equivalent in the French system, excelling in literature and arts. But from day one the helmet made her a target. No one saw her eyes, her smile, or the cascade of golden hair rumored to be beneath. They called her Helmet Girl, and the mockery was led by Victor, son of a prominent banker who strutted the halls with his friends Louis and Maxime. Victor, with his designer watch and sharp features, sat at the center of their trio in class, his voice dripping with sarcasm. "Bonjour, Space Cadet," Louis would jeer as she passed. "Off to Mars after math?" Maxime would snort. Sophie never responded. She glided by, helmet visor down, posture unyielding. The bullying escalated in the corridors. Victor blocked her path one day, arms crossed. "What's under there? A monster? Or just no personality?" His friends howled. Sophie stepped around them without a word. Victor's eyes narrowed. Her silence infuriated him more than any retort could. To him it was a challenge. To her it was armor. But not everyone was cruel. Alex was different. Quiet and kind, he wore faded uniforms mended by hand and trekked from the working-class banlieue on the city's edge. His father was a mechanic in a tiny garage, his mother a baker rising before dawn to knead dough. Despite their struggles, Alex carried himself with quiet dignity. He didn't join the laughter. Instead, he observed Sophie with curiosity, seeing resilience where others saw strangeness. One rainy afternoon, as leaves swirled in the school courtyard, Alex found her alone under an ancient oak tree, its branches offering shelter from the drizzle. He approached hesitantly and sat beside her. Sophie tilted her helmet slightly, startled. "You don't say much," he said gently, his voice warm like fresh croissants. She remained silent. "That's okay," he added with a soft smile. "I like the quiet." From then on, during breaks, Alex joined her. He'd share baguettes or apples from home, splitting them evenly. Sometimes they spoke of books or dreams. Other times they just watched the Seine's distant glimmer. A fragile bond formed. Alex saw beyond the helmet, and for the first time Sophie felt truly seen. Weeks turned to months and the taunts persisted. Victor's group ambushed Sophie in the cafeteria, spilling accidental juice near her tray. "Oops, helmet might rust," Victor smirked. The school echoed with laughter, but Sophie wiped it up wordlessly. Alex, watching from afar, clenched his fists but held back, knowing confrontation might worsen things. Their friendship deepened under the oak. "Why the helmet?" Alex asked one day, not prying but curious. Sophie hesitated, her voice muffled. "To hide." He nodded, not pushing. "Whatever it is, it doesn't change who you are to me." Her heart warmed. In a city of facades, Alex seemed real. Then came the school's annual Fête de la Culture, transforming the grounds into a vibrant mosaic of European traditions. Students donned regional costumes, Breton stripes, Alsatian bows, Provençal prints. The air smelled of crepes, escargot and mulled wine. Laughter mingled with accordion music as stalls showcased dances and foods. Sophie arrived in a simple Breton dress, modest and hand-sewn, but her helmet remained, clashing absurdly. Whispers turned to outright mockery. Even now. She's ruined the vibe, a girl scoffed. Victor pointed, roaring with laughter. But Sophie stood tall, unbothered. Alex, in worn jeans and a plain shirt representing his humble roots, met her under the oak. Sophie, today everyone's authentic. You could be too. Her gloved hands fidgeted. I'm afraid, she whispered. Afraid of what? That without it nothing's real. People change. Alex took her hand. Not me. I see you, helmet or not. The festival noise faded, hope flickered in her. But Victor noticed their closeness and seethed. She's picking that popper over me? He hissed to Louis and Maxime in their stall. Son of a mechanic? Pathetic. Louis nodded. We need to expose her, humiliate them both. Maxime grinned. Assembly tomorrow. In front of everyone. Victor's smile was venomous. Perfect. Helmet Girl's reign ends. Morning assembly dawned bright over the cobblestone courtyard. Students lined up, teachers overseeing like statues. Sophie stood at the edge, helmet on, Alex nearby. Victor ascended the podium, mic in hand, feigning charm. Bonjour everyone. Today we celebrate authenticity. Applause rippled. His tone sharpened. So, let's solve our biggest enigma, Helmet Girl. Sophie, come up and reveal yourself. The crowd erupted. In Levislow. In Levislow. Remove it. Sophie froze, breath shallow behind the visor. Alex shouted, Stop. She owes you nothing. But the chant drowned him. Victor leaned in. Hiding something ugly? Or just ashamed? Sophie stepped forward, voice steady. I'll do it. Silence fell like a curtain. Alex whispered, You don't have to. But she unclasped the strap. Click. Lifting the helmet, gasps exploded. Her face was flawless. Porcelain skin, emerald eyes, waves of auburn hair framing high cheekbones. She looked like a Renaissance painting come to life, ethereal and captivating. Victor gaped, speechless. Louis stammered, She's beautiful. Maxime whispered, Unbelievable. The mockers now stared in awe. Sophie didn't bask, she turned, helmet in hand, and walked away with quiet grace. Alex followed, heart pounding. Behind the classrooms he asked, Why hide that? Sophie sighed. My family's wealthy, old money from vineyards in Bordeaux. I've switched schools before. People fawn over looks or status, never me. I wanted real connection. Alex's eyes softened. You have it with me. I didn't know and I still cared. She smiled, tears brimming. That's why you're special. The reveal shifted dynamics. Admirers flocked to Sophie, but she ignored them, cherishing Alex. Victor, humiliated, plotted with his parents, a powerful alliance. When Sophie brought Alex home to her family's opulent townhouse near the Louvre, tension brewed. Her mother, Madame Leclerc, eyed Alex's worn shoes. Your parents. Mechanic and baker, he replied honestly. Silence. Monsieur Leclerc cleared his throat. This isn't a storybook. We built empires, you can't match. Sophie protested, Papa. But her mother interjected. He's not suitable. And it. Alex's hand slipped from hers. He left with dignity, heart shattered. Sophie vanished from school next day. Alex searched frantically, the oak halls, her home. Her mother answered vaguely, She's away. Days blurred, calls went unanswered. Despair gripped him. Meanwhile, Victor's family pushed their alliance. Date Sophie? No. Me with her now, Victor boasted falsely, spreading rumors with staged photos. The school whispered, Alex never had a shot. Money over love. Sophie returned quietly one evening for books, but Victor cornered her. Back, princess? Too good for the mechanic's son? His friends jeered. Poverty doesn't mix with chateaus. Sophie retorted softly, True worth isn't in wallets, and left, resolve hardening. Alex rebelled against the fakeness, confronting Victor. Leave her alone. But whispers persisted. Then a black limousine arrived at assembly, flags fluttering, royal insignia? The principal bowed as Alex emerged? No, A tall man in regal attire stepped out, followed by Sophie? Wait, no. The car halted. Out stepped Sophie in an elegant gown, but behind her, a figure everyone recognized from tabloids, Prince Henri of a minor European duchy, disguised? No. Alex emerged transformed in tailored suit, hairstyled. The man was his father, a duke incognito. Sophie took the mic. For a year, I hid my beauty to find true love. But Alex hid more. He's from nobility, tired of sycophants, posing as poor to find genuineness. Yes. Victor paled. Some mocked us, Sophie continued, eyeing him. But Alex loved me, helmet and all. Chaos ensued. Victor's crew crumbled in shock. Later, under the oak, Alex explained, I wanted real friends, real love, not titles. Sophie laughed. We both disguised, yet found each other. Sophie's parents, shamed by the Duke's visit, apologized. We judged wrongly. Hearts matter. Alex proposed at graduation with the helmet. No more hiding, just us. She accepted amid cheers. In Paris's glow, the girl who wore a helmet and the boy who wore poverty proved love sees through veils.